Welcome back to Digital class, and this is a discussion for booklet number 3, fraction, ratio, and percentage. And now we are trying to do notes on the percentage involved money. Now, you can see from these notes, I actually have categorized for you that there are 4 things that usually question will ask percentage that's involved money. The first one I name it as normal. Second one is GST. C is discount, and 4 is interest rate. Okay. So first normal, you can see that I put the 100, then I have something here, I have something here. Now, this is basically the normal situation that we have. Example, I can say that, oh, I have 100%, example, I have $100. This is 100% of all the money that I have. Then I actually use 20% of it, and I left with 80%. Then the question might ask, how much did I actually use? Just like I told you, right, I used 20% of it, right? And this is the leftover. So you need to know that, oh, actually I used $20 and I left with $80. So this is basically the normal situation, okay? Let's look at B, GST. Sometimes the questions might ask you about GST. Now, GST, you know that it's a tax, right? So it's the amount of money they will charge you extra, and this is the amount that you need to pay, okay? So for example, in Singapore, we know that GST is now fixed to 7% so far. So, example, maybe I'm buying a calculator. Okay, calculator. And the price of this calculator is given me $50. Example, it cost me $50. So, $50 will be the 100% of the price of the calculator. Okay, so basically, this is the amount that I should pay. But because they charge me with GST, so I need to find out, GST actually cost me how much? So I need to find out, 7% of $50 is equal to what? So you can take out your calculator and let's try to calculate it. 7% of $50 is $3.50. So you can write here, oh, this is actually $3.50. This is the tax that I need to pay. So after knowing that the price for calculator is 50 and the GST is 350, now you should know that the amount that you really need to pay is $53.50. And please take note that this is actually 107%. Do you get what I mean? Because this is 100, this is 7%. That's why the amount that you really need to pay is 107%. So again, this is the normal price, This is the GST price, the GST, and this is the price that you need to pay. Okay, so this is GST. Now, you might face also situation that they are giving you discount. Okay, C, discount. For example, the shirt, the cloth of the shirt, the shirt of the cloth, the shirt of the cloth, the price of the shirt. Okay, the price of the shirt. Example is $50. Okay, again, $50. And what happened is the whole thing here is 100%. The price of the shirt itself is 100%. And example, the shop says that, oh, let me give you 20% discount. Then you know that if 20% is a discount, the leftover 80% is the price you need to pay. Okay? So example, 20% of $50 is the discount. So it's equal to what? 20% of 50. So you can type on the calculator, 20% times 50. And you know it's $10. So I know that it's $10 discount, means that the $10 I don't need to pay. So 50 minus 10, I know that, oh, $40 is the amount that I need to pay. So this is how it works, okay? And let me just highlight for you. This is the price pay. This is the price pay, okay? And the next one, interest rate. So you need to understand what's the meaning of interest rate. Interest rate basically is the money, for example, you put a certain amount of money in the bank, and the bank will reward you with a certain a certain percentage of your money. Okay. So for example, I put this is the amount that I put in the bank. Okay, this is the amount I put in bank. Okay, an example I put here, actually I put $50 on it. Okay, and the bank usually will give you a certain interest rate for a year, example. Okay, for example, this bank that you put in money says that, okay, I will give you 2% interest rate. Means that as long as you put after 1 year, then I will give you 2% of the money that you put inside. So what is the 2% of $50? You press a calculator. 2% of $50 is $1. Means that after 1 year, they promise they will give you 2%, right? And which is $1 because you put only $50, right? That's why if you give you $1. And of course, you know that 102% is, which is actually $51, is the amount of money you have in the bank after 1 year. Again, let me explain again one more time. This is the amount of money you put in the bank. We call it as 100%, and this is $50. And because the bank promised you they will give you interest rate after 1 year, which is 2%, and I know that 2% of $50 is $1. And this gives you that, oh, after 1 year, the money you have in the bank will be 102%, which is $51. Okay, this is interest rate. Okay, and the reason I'm discussing this is because I need you to understand the percentage proportion that is given here. What is 100%? What is 107% example? Or what is 102% in this case means? Okay, so I hope you understand. And as you practice the questions below, you actually get it why I especially mentioned about this. Okay, thank you, and I hope you learned something. See you. Bye bye.